Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And he's picked it up out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ruben Dias. Now it's Osimhen. Great challenge, time to perfection. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Both sides exercising caution for now. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Llorente. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Llorente with the cross. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Tries to get it clear. Valverde. Llorente. Nice physical challenge. Llorente, just like so many of his contemporaries. It's got in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Bullish header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. That is a brilliant interception. He has a look up. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Succumbs to the pressure. It's come to nothing. Now it's Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, and he can thump it away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And it's Bellingham. Distributed tidily. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Haaland is there, and he can get that clear. That's a good ball out wide. Quick look, then plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Shot at goal! And another try! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Zubimendi, can he get on the end of this? It's a good run he's making out on the left. Caicedo, played into space. Tacho cuts out the pass. Looking for a runner, and it's made its way to him. Early ball out from the back. Casemiro. That's a cute ball. Caicedo. Zubimendi. Now it's Osimhen. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No, he's not going to get any further. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half then, just getting going.
Now, Plata have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham, played with finesse.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here! Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Zubimendi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! Llorente. For Valverde. Threads one in. Llorente receives it in a wide position. Oh, good effort! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe! That is good strength. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And he's gone looking for safety. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Llorente. Thinks one through. Mbappe, and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 45.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 11. Número 15. Número 36. Número 23. Número 6. Entran número 8.
Wirtz getting
número
forward.
10, número 18.
Barella.
Messi.
Barella!
Número 7. Número 17.
Caused a fair bit of alarm.
Número 21.
Barella
Cambio.
certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Ronaldo going after that. De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. He's through here. And he's got... Shot! Surely! In he goes again! And he's stuck it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Wirtz gets into a good position. Now the delivery. Tchouaméni tries to clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great chance! And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Napata are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Some really good ball movement. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. A probing pass. Nicely worked. Good read, needed to be. That's put paid to the danger. Aims beyond the defence.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's had a shot! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's there to clear it. Mbappe. And this is Lukaku. And it's been played through. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a hit! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cucurella stood his ground strongly. Now he's off and running. And they've got rid. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. Pedro Porro. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's picked his way. Haaland! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Haaland, and it's Caicedo. Quick look, then plays it in. That is a brilliant interception. And smartly reclaimed. Still goalless. Looking for the run. That's the keeper's ball.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland. Steaming on goalwards. And he can thump it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk gets it clear. Pedro Porro. And it's Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Vietnam have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham. Caicedo. Haaland. And Caicedo. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bellingham. Cucurella. Valverde. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Spread neatly. Saliba gets it away. Played it again. And that should get the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's good vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cucurella. Foot in. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He is through here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And he's had it nicked away. They get a throw in.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15, número 10, número 23, número 2. Entran número 18, Messi, número 8, número 17,
And he's
número
taking
14.
no chances there.
Cambio.
Zubimendi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Toro. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Mbappe. And here's Wirtz. Nuno Mendes. Llorente. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Llorente. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. That's been drilled in.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played out wide. That'll be a throw-in. Rudiger can get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, and the shot! And again! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Vietnam now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Now, can they get him away? And that's been it. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that's well seen too. That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk gets it away. Oh, really cute, what a lovely... Can he finish? It's there! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's a sharp little ball here.
La Plata really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. And he thumps it clear. Tacho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking for the run. Well, that has not gone well. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Araujo, Haaland does well to get it back. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Lukaku.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Llorente. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zubimendi, good purposeful running this. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Lewandowski. Llorente. And here's Lukaku. That's going to go a long way. But they've got it again. Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? That's beautifully weighted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, given away! Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Courtois punts it upfield.
La Plata certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And this is Messi. Oh, Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Llorente, Lukaku. That pass has been well intercepted. The ball's gone astray. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Haaland stood up well to him there. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
The Plata really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away. And now they can clear their lines. Casemiro, bout of passing here, really. There's the shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. That was a given, it always was.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Casemiro, nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. And it's Llorente. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's made its way to him. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Lukaku looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Haaland. Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. He's found a way through. And he shoots!
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi. Número 23. Número 36. Número 21.
Great leap!
Número 11.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Número 15. Número 7. Número 6. Número 45. Se está realizando un cambio.
Cucurella. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing nice and neat. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cucurella. Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Vietnam making further changes here, and in quick succession. Now it's Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Llorente. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's good running with the ball. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's not got that quite right. And it's Llorente. He's had it taken off him. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, important interception. Deftly away. Chouameni. Bellingham. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Courtois sends that a long way. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. Rudiger cuts it out. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Osimhen. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. He might be in here! Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Cucurella. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot...
You